Hey everybody, just been trying to shake off this slump I've been feeling, sort of an ennui. Maybe you experience that from time to time, where you just don't want to do anything. Nothing. Not the things you like, not the things you hate. I'm not talking about depression. I'm talking about just like, why? So I've been doing a lot of fire starting recently, just to know that I can do it. You know, kind of feeling like, who knows? This might be a skill that comes in handy sooner rather than later, just the way things are. I want to know that I can start a fire for my family if I need to, with little resources. Anyway, I'm starting from scratch, you know. I spent a lot of time in the city, grew up in the suburbs, spent a lot of time in the city, and then I moved out to the suburbs again, and I've been just cutting my grass and that kind of thing, and not doing anything outdoors. I feel like I used to do a lot more of that kind of stuff when I was a kid. Anyway, I got a buddy burner here. It's just cardboard coiled up in a tuna can with melted wax, and I think that's it. I can't remember what else I put in there. I'm gonna make a little breakfast. Have the day off because I got Mountain House. Have the day off because a lot of appointments to drive the kids to today, and my wife has to travel for work, so I decided why not make it easy on myself. But I am hungry, and I'm gonna make myself a little breakfast. But I haven't sparked a fire yet with this V44X Bowie, and this of course is a beautiful work tough gear Bowie designed by well-regulated. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, sir, but I love this thing so much. This is such a beautiful Bowie. This is the second time Work Tough Gear has made this, and all I've done with this so far is split, you know, baton wood for the family fire pit a couple of times. It works great. It's not my favorite for that task, but it has a nice 90-degree spine, and I think that this is a great carver. I haven't really used it much to carve, but it's the way it's kind of thin. It kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the more outdoorsy knives I have. So it looks like a beautiful fighting knife, and it could do a great job, obviously, at that. But I think that this, with its long handle that you can come back and chop with, I think this is a great outdoors knife. It's got to be. I don't know. I'm not a great outdoorsman, but I want to try and start to be. And it's little tiny steps, like boiling water over a fire outside. That's gonna get me there eventually. Who knows? Maybe we'll all be thrust into a survival situation unwittingly real soon. Hopefully not. All right, so I'm gonna open up this S-bit stove. This is a German little tiny stove here. It's got an old fire starter left in it. I like to make these little wax, and let's see, will this fit? Oh, look, it fits, but not well. Okay, we'll do something else then. I think I might have a little one. Yeah, I have a little one. Let's see if this will work. All right, so I got one in here. I got a little fire kit here with just different ways to start fire. And in here I have, yeah, a little mini buddy burner. So you got that coiled up cardboard with the wax, and then it's a little bit of magnesium dust on there. Let's see if we can get this started using the V44X Bowie. I guess this big buddy burner I'll put away. It doesn't work on the little S-bit stove. All right, so since this is so big, I am going to strike the rod against the blade as opposed to the other way around, where I strike the blade against the thing. Let's see if this works. Oh, we got a little, let's see. All right, you can all tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm sure there's a lot. Okay. All right, we're gonna try something here. Let's see. I got a little fat wood. Let's try some fat wood. Well, look at that. That ferrocerium is starting to scald up that blade. Let's see if this works. We're gonna take some of this and just scuff it. Let's see. We'll do it like this. This is a big knife to be manipulating, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it without doing what I did here or elsewhere. All right, so now it's sort of showering. God, this spine is so good. It's like really sharp, but it's showering fat wood on there. Now let's see if we can get this thing started. The fat wood is usually pretty good in my very, very, very limited experience. So let's see here. Oh, that's not the way to do it. It's lighting right on the blade, so let's go. This isn't making for good TV, is it? Get up here. There we go. Not on. All right. Got some fire. It's exciting. It's exciting for noobs like me every time you light a little fire without a match or without a lighter. Let's hope this buddy burner catches. All right. See some of this stuff going in there. All right. This V44X Bowie made by Work Tough Gear. This is, what is this steel? This is the second production run K320. So this is based on the Marine Raider Bowie, very famous knife. We've seen it iterated in by different companies, all from very expensive case versions, and then you got the SP10 from Ontario. You see this pattern a lot. So this ferro stuff, that'll come off the blade, but if it doesn't, it's cool because it'll make me look like a real user, man. All right, so I'm gonna, oh come on, this better keep going. This better keep going. You're coming on a journey with me, I'll tell you that. There we go. All right, dare I put some slivers on there to keep it just playing with fire. I mean, I used to do it when I was a kid. Those kind of things, I guess, don't go away. It's still fun. All right, now what I'm trying to do is to get this buddy burner to finally ignite so I can make myself some damn breakfast. I told myself I wasn't gonna eat on this day off, at least breakfast, unless I cook it out here. So, all right. I think that's gonna do it. I think that'll get everything started. I'm gonna put that in the Espit stove. Oh no! Oh Bob, why? Why? All right, it's a journey. There we go. Thank God for fat wood. It makes the incompetent look somewhat competent. You're like, no it doesn't. All right. But the idea is to get competenter. All right, I'm gonna take this, and I have a cool little cup that goes over it, but I found that I need a little grating to go over it because this Espit stove has, has places to rest your cup, but if the cup is too thin, it'll fall over. And I learned that the hard way. So I cut out a little piece of, you know, cooling rack for baking, and then put that on there. Got me some Crown Royal for breakfast. No, I'm just kidding. This is a cool little, what is this? Is the Pathfinder Cup, I think, from Pathfinder. Yes. I think that's Dave Canterbury's company. I'm not sure, but very cool. It's very slender, this canteen, and it's got a cup with the little bat wings. Oh, it's gonna take me forever. That's gonna take forever. But we're gonna try. We're gonna heat that up. I'm gonna make a little bit of Mountain House egg scramble. Talk about the V44X Bowie. Another cool thing about this Bowie is the sheath. It is a very stout and sturdy sheath that comes with grommets that, you know what, I'm gonna clean this before I put it in the sheath. But these grommets here allow you to hang these D-rings on here. They send the D-rings and a strap, so you can just have this around you like this, because this is a big damn blade to have hanging off your pants. Fits in there so nicely, so snugly. If I had one criticism, it would be it's so wide. But for a knife like this, you definitely want to have the grommets and the ability to add a carry system to either side of that blade, because it's so wide. Something I mentioned before is the length of the handle. In terms of grip, I mean, that's what we're talking about. It's the handle. It gives you a lot of room. You can come back here. I have medium-sized hands. If you have giant mitts, you still have plenty of room here. And then this nice big finger choil is beautifully, over here, beautifully chamfered. So you put your finger in there, it feels so good. Feels great. So this knife, it looks super aggressive, and it is, but I really feel like it's really a great, just kind of do everything knife. It looks like a go to war knife, but I think you could go to war with it, but you could do a lot of other stuff. I'm sure for war, this would be a little bit big and bulky and heavy, but you know what I mean by a go to war knife. Let's see if this, okay, so the buddy burner has fully caught on, and it's just a little Altoids tin, so it doesn't give it's not gonna be a lot, but let's see, what I can do to see this. I'm in the market for a new stump. This stump is wobbly and it's uneven up top, and I've burned a little bowl in there just from doing this, so it wobbles. But I'm gonna put some water in there and see how much do I need for this here Mountain House. 8 fluid ounces. I can do that. Might take me a 1.5 years to boil it, but that's all right. I'm not super hungry. All right, is that about, oh, there's 10 ounces. Let's bring it just close to 10 ounces, and we'll boil that up, theoretically, and get it in there. All right, while I sit and wait for this tiny little buddy burner to get my water boiled, I'm gonna see how this carves. Throwing down really nice little tiny curls. I should be saving them to start fires, because we saw how good I am at starting fires. Any little bit helps. But yeah, this knife. that swedge, that flat swedge, is much kinder on the baton than the full ground, zero ground swedge of the Trailmaster, which is what I usually use to baton wood. I haven't been batoning much recently. I've been using a hatchet, actually, which I find to be pretty efficient. Imagine that, cutting wood with a hatchet. The V44X Bowie. I'm gonna go check in on this water, see if it's boiling, see if I can eat my breakfast yet. Exciting moment to a noob. All right, we got water just about to burl. It's starting to bubble. And, uh-oh, I'm gonna need my bandana. I think that handle will probably be scorching hot, but we will see. And then I'm gonna tell you what this camping food tastes like. It's funny, this Mountain House, I have a beef stroganoff Mountain House that's survival food. It's in a totally generic package, it says Mountain House. And then I bought the same stuff from Walmart in a nice fun package like this. It's the same exact stuff. So, marketing. Marketing, it's important. All right, let's see. Let's give this a try. I know it's gonna take a minute. You gotta let it sit for 5 minutes. And then another 9 minutes, okay? All right, another 4 minutes, okay. Let's take this off. It's boiling now. Don't wanna ruin the heat treat. Gotta be careful. All right, buddy burner extinguished. That's a Boy Scout thing. I did not make that up. All right, putting this in here. Yeah, it's boiling water. Don't forget not to grip it on the side like I just did. All right, carefully, stir. Oh, I should probably stir. Spoon. That's scrambled eggs and uncured bacon. Let's see how this turns out. I'm sure it'll be delicious. Well, I think it's about time. I'm probably rushing it a little because I'm very hungry. But this has been sitting there in the with water in it for 5 minutes, and then an additional 4 minutes. I'm gonna stir this again. Oh, it smells good. Smells good. I'm gonna just try one. Needs a little more time. All right, now we're gonna eat. All right, looking good. It looks like there's some, I gotta pour off some water here. I'm sure many of you have already eaten this stuff before. Not I. Let me pour off this extra water. Egg water for the dog to find later. That's good. All right. All right, let's see what this is all about. That's pretty good. It's funny, I gotta go grocery shopping today. We're out of everything, including eggs. So, very good. All right, well, this is good. This works, and this is awesome. V44X Bowie. You do have to check it out. They only release them every once in a while. They do runs, but Work Tuff gear, all the stuff by Work Tuff gear that I've experienced. This, another knife I have, the Predator Bowie, and then all of the ones I've borrowed, they're amazing. So check them out for sure. Thanks for watching.